Hello and welcome. My name is Ivo and let me introduce you our second videocast. Savio Customer Experience team prepares videocast to help you understand specifics of Savio RTLS system. This videocast is focused on how to correctly install Anchor Vista DirectFive. Savio Anchor Vista DirectFive is an anchor with directional antenna. Compared to the Anchor Vista OmniLite, about which we had our previous videocast, the DirectFive has got different radiation pattern, as you can see here on the picture. The antenna spreads signal under 90-degree horizontal and 36-degree vertical angles. Due to the directional antenna with high gain, we can achieve longer distance between anchors and cover bigger area. Anchor DirectFive could be used for cell with dimensions up to 25 to 25 meters. As well as Anchor Vista OmniLite, the Anchor Vista DirectFive has got some specifics which has to be considered during installation. You must be sure about correct vertical and horizontal antenna orientation for the antenna directional signal spreading. Good antenna orientation ensures the signal covers the cell in the best way. In the case of the vertical orientation, the Anchor DirectFive should be tilted down to the ground pointing below the neighbor anchor on the opposite direction diagonally. The angle of the tilt depends on the height of the Anchor DirectFive and dimension of the cell. Here is an example. We have a cell with dimension 25 to 20 meters. For this application we can use 4 anchors DirectFive. Diagonal length of this cell is 32 meters and the anchors are installed 6 meters high. As I said, the Anchor DirectFive should be tilted down to the ground pointing below the neighbor anchor in the opposite direction diagonally. Here, you need to do calculation to define the size of the angles. When we know the sizes, we can tilt down the anchor. In this case, the anchor will be tilted by 10.6 degrees to the ground. The anchor on the opposite side will be tilted the same. So we calculated vertical orientation, now we can have a look on horizontal orientation. It is not always optimal to follow the cell edges as shown on the top left anchor. Because of the radiation pattern, the Anchor DirectFive should be a bit horizontally rotated to anchors on the far end. It is 5 degrees in this case, as you can see for the top left anchor now. The other anchors will have the same horizontal rotation. This deployment could be applied if the environment is open and without obstacles. Savio have a tool that helps with planning the perfect anchor positioning. It's called RTLS Planner. In the planner, you can add floor plan, specify the dimensions, add columns, walls, and anchor with the correct heights. The result is calculation if the anchor placement is correct and will deliver positioning accuracy with high confidence level. Here you can see that cell coverage is green, which means the deployment is done correctly. In the most cases, the environment will not be open and some obstacle will occur there. If we deploy Anchor DirectFive as on previous slide, the bottom left anchor will receive the signal from the top left anchor on the edge of the top left anchor's radiation pattern. With some obstacles in the area, the received signal quality could not be good. The same is applicable to others. Therefore, to achieve the best synchronization, we should add one more anchor. The Anchor Vista OmniLite will do the job perfectly and helps to get better synchronization and position calculation for this case. Here is one point about Anchor Vista OmniLite positioning. Even if the installation in the middle may seem to be the best position for the anchor, the better position is on the longest edge of the cell as shown on the slide. The position in the middle is very good for anchor synchronization, but for calculation of tag position can create an issue in form of jumps. Here is another example from RTLS Planner with additional Anchor Vista OmniLite. Here is another example. We have got 40 to 10 meter cell. For this application, we must use 6 anchors. Diagonal length of the cell is 40 meters and the anchors are installed 3 meters high. After angle calculation, we can tilt the anchor. In this second case, the Anchor Vista DirectFive will be tilted by 5 degrees to the ground. The other anchors DirectFive in the corners will be tilted the same. The anchors in the middle are Vista OmniLight. For horizontal orientation has to be considered 40 meters length. As said, the Anchor DirectFive should be a bit horizontally rotated to anchors on the far end. Because the distance between far ends is 40 meters, the horizontal rotation will be 20 degrees. It will be the same for all 4 anchors in the corner of the cell. The anchors Vista OmniLight will be in the middle and will synchronize both far ends. Again, example from RTLS Planner. Both horizontal and vertical rotations could be done quite easily with mounting brackets for Anchor Vista DirectFive. On the bracket, you can find angle settings as shown on the picture. Here are some practical examples from real installations. Hope you enjoyed our second videocast and hope that now is clear how to correctly install Anchor Vista DirectFive. If you still have some questions, do not hesitate to contact us via service desk. Goodbye.